A very good morning. You're watching News 9 with me, Akshita. And first up, Samajwadi Party and Congress workers clashed at Mutiganj in Allahabad, leaving over a dozen people from both the sides injured. And over a dozen people from both sides were injured in this particular clash. Following the incident, Congress candidate Nand Gopal Gupta alleged that SP workers assaulted his supporters. Later, both the groups rushed to the Mutiganj police station to lodge complaints. Police force from 5 police stations was summoned to the Mutiganj police station to control the situation. Police had to use mild force to control the crowd. However, no complaint had been filed by any party till the filing of the report. While Nand Gopal Gupta alleged that the SP convoy was attacked by the Congress workers between Ram Bhavan crossing and Mutiganj Road when they were returning after a day-long campaigning, Congress leaders claimed that a group of SP workers and supporters had forcibly entered the central office of party candidates at Mutiganj and left their workers injured. In fact, SP workers Congress in fact alleged that even when the workers reached the police station, the police did not listen to their grievances and even assaulted and threatened Nand Gopal Gupta as well as his supporters if they dared speak against SP workers. In fact, the cops have confirmed that both the camps have levelled allegations against each other and that they are looking into the matter. In fact, the police have been directed to conduct a medical test of injured persons first and then lodge FIRs without delays. However, both the groups are yet to submit their complaints, is what the cops had to say. In fact, while a heavy police consignment has been deployed in the area, with workers from both rival groups staging demonstrations at the police station concerned, both the groups also created noisy scenes asking police authorities concerned to initiate stringent action. And moving on, are you going to the Bangalore versus Hyderabad game at Chinnaswamy Stadium today? Well, then here are a few useful information to keep in mind when you head to the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Police have banned parking in and around Chinnaswamy Stadium from 2 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. No vehicle can park on either side of Queen's Road, MG Road, Cubbon Road, Lavelle Road, Raj Bhavan Road. Parking will not be allowed on Central Street, Dickinson Road, St. Mark's Road, Museum Road, Kasturba Road and inside Cubbon Park. KSCA members can park their vehicles in the premises of St. Mark's Cathedral. Other spectators can park their vehicles in the Shivajinagar bus stand parking lot. You can also park at St. Joseph's Indian High School grounds and Kantirava Indoor Stadium. VIP spectators can avail the pay and park facility at UB City. Fans can avail public transport as BMTC has special services to and from the venue. Nama Metro will operate trains from MG Road to Baipanahalli beyond its 10 p.m. deadline today. Additional trips will be operated every 20 minutes. The last train from MG Road will be at 12:20 a.m. Fans can enter the stadium through gate numbers 1 to 9 on Queen's Road. Those coming from Anil Kumble Circle can enter through gate numbers 17 to 21. Well, those are just a couple of points that you will have to keep in mind if you are headed to Chinnaswamy Stadium tonight. In fact, there are traffic regulations in place, so for obvious reasons, traffic will not be allowed to flow through the Chinnaswamy Stadium road. So all those of you who are also planning to step out in the evening, keep in mind that there could be additional traffic on the roads and that there could be some restrictions in place as well. Besides that, all those of you heading to the stadium, there are several areas assigned especially for parking. So keep in mind, you know exactly where to head to, so you can park your respective vehicles and then head for the match. Also, of course, keeping all of this in mind, you also have to ensure that we're there ahead of time, considering that additional security is in place. There are going to be additional checks as well. But these are some of the pointers that will probably help all of you who are going out there, who are going to be attending the match. Also, of course, if you don't bring out your vehicles, all the better. It will be a lot easier if public transport is used, and such facilities have also been provided. We understand that the metro will function tonight till 12:20. That is the last train that will leave MG Road. This is to ferry spectators back and forth, and we understand that even the frequency of these trains has been increased. Besides that, BMTC buses are also ferrying back and forth through the night, and they will of course drop you directly at the Chinnaswamy Stadium and take you wherever you want to go. In fact, a lot of BMTC buses have been deployed for the same. But besides that, in light of the recent blast on board the Bangalore-Guwahati Express, the city police are working to ensure that there is tight security for the IPL match in Chinnaswamy Stadium. Nearly 1,000 police personnel led by Police Commissioner Raghavendra Auradkar would be posted at the venue. The stadium is being guarded round the clock, and police have installed 86 CCTV cameras to monitor all activities. Door-free metal detectors have been set up at the gates, and all spectators will be frisked. The cops have removed a new flex hoarding installed in and around the stadium. As a security measure, police had wanted the hoardings removed near the main entrance and one near gate number 8, but KSCA as well as IPL officials had not bothered. Just before the start of a match in April 2010, remember, 2 low-intensity bombs were planted in the stadium premises, and these bombs had been hidden behind flex boards placed near gate number 12. And with Royal Challengers Bangalore set to take on Sunrisers Hyderabad today, police are leaving nothing to chance. In fact, 1,000 police personnel will be present there, and they will be going ahead and reporting directly to the Commissioner Raghavendra Auradkar, who will also be present there supervising all the security arrangements. In fact, around the clock since yesterday, these police personnel have been toiling in the heat to ensure that there is foolproof security in the stadium, keeping in mind that just last week twin blasts had occurred in Chennai, and to a great extent several people are saying that the bombs were planted in Bangalore. The security personnel ensuring that they leave nothing to chance here, and have also stated that every single person who enters the stadium will also be frisked. In fact, yesterday we saw the security also have a minor drill where, in fact, along with this intelligence wing yesterday evening, exploded 3 devices that sounded like bombs. While public passing by panicked, they did realize soon that it was a mock drill to check if, in fact, the police were prepared for the eventuality. And also, the Royal Challengers Bangalore have announced their Fan First initiative, wherein they will be providing free Wi-Fi connectivity for all fans at the Chinnaswamy Stadium, their home venue, during RCB matches. The fans can avail of internet connectivity using any of the 50 Wi-Fi access points across the entire stadium, according to a release from the franchise. Besides this, a set of 50 Ask Me Anything volunteers will be deployed at a distance of 30 feet each on the roads leading to the stadium on each of the match days to guide, advise and direct the fans on the way to the specific stands, parking facilities, ticketing and redemption, do's and don'ts, security protocol and medical emergency. So besides the police, it looks like the franchise as such is doing all they can to ensure that it is a wonderful experience for all spectators and that they can go ahead and cheer for their favorite teams with absolutely no disruption. It will be free Wi-Fi connectivity in the stadium, besides which about 50 volunteers will be present who will in fact answer all your queries if you have any with regards to security, where your gates are, where you can park and the likes. And will be ready to pay more to travel by KSRTC. Fares of the KSRTC buses were hiked by around 7.96% from Saturday midnight. A day after Transport Minister R. Ramalinga Reddy told reporters that a hike in KSRTC bus fares was inevitable, the corporation announced the hike to offset the increase in financial burden arising from the rise in fuel prices and increase in dearness allowance to its employees. The increase in ordinary bus fares is, however, limited to only 7.66% to reduce the burden on rural passengers. The fares of Volvo and Rajahamsa bus services are increased seasonally depending on demand. Their fares were revised in April for the peak summer season. The fares for these two services are dynamic as they are different on weekdays and weekends. So soon after the BMTC, the KSRTC has also gone ahead and revised its fare and said that this was due to the increase in diesel price as well as dearness allowance paid to its employees. The last time we saw a revision of fares, it was in June 2013, which was last year. And within 24 hours of hinting at the same, Ramalinga Reddy has gone ahead and announced along with the KSRTC that the fares will be increased by 7.96%. But what comes as a minor relief for rural passengers is that the fare hike for ordinary KSRTC buses is 7.66%, and this KSRTC claims will not hit the pockets of rural passengers.